Now, obviously, that is not to us success. You know, the Fir'aun had the biggest crib in history. He had the nicest home in history, you know, and he's the ultimate failure. And Ibrahim alayhi salam was literally homeless. He was expelled from his home, and he's one of the greatest successes in human history. Our religion is named after him, Millata Abikum Ibrahim. He just, you know, sweeps the masjid floor, or somebody who's quiet and doesn't socialize with anybody, and they're the celebrity on Judgment Day. They have mountains of good deeds behind them. And it could be people like that. You know, there is allusion to that even in some of the sayings of the Prophet ﷺ, where he would sometimes allude to a companion and say, this person guaranteed Jannah. This person, you know, if you could be like him. And they're like, who? And he'd point to somebody and they'd be like, him? We don't even know who he is. What does he do? I've never heard him speak. He's never done anything major in public or nothing. What's so great about him? So this, to internalize that the standards that people judge by are not the standards Allah judges by in Surah Al-Asr. And it's one dimension of that to talk about. That is easy. You know, the disbeliever has material gain, cars, you know, homes and money and all of these things and pleasures and all of this stuff. And that's what they see as success. And the believer sees success differently. That one's obvious. Now, obviously, that is not to us success. You know, the Fir'aun had the biggest crib in history. He had the nicest home in history, you know, and he's the ultimate failure. And Ibrahim alayhi salam was literally homeless. He was expelled from his home, and he's one of the greatest successes in human history. Our religion is named after him, Millata Abikum Ibrahim, right? So we don't judge by that success, but let's talk within the Muslim community. Forget even within the Muslim community, within the religious or supposedly religious Muslim community. We take certain appearances, certain status, certain level of knowledge or demonstration of certain level of knowledge as a consideration that someone is more successful. Like, so for instance, in many Muslim cultures, if somebody is, you know, somebody's got a beard, or the longer the beard, the more religious they are, the closer to Allah they must be. The more traditional clothes they're wearing, the more religious, the more closer to Allah they must be. You know, if they're wearing a t-shirt, then astaghfirullah al-azim, but if they're wearing a thobe, alhamdulillah, mashallah, subhanallah, you know, etc., etc. So clothing makes an impression. As a matter of fact, we size people up when they walk into the masjid. The way they're dressed, the way their face looks, you know, you can tell this is a person of taqwa, and this is a person of I don't know what. I don't even know why they're in the masjid, right? So we don't do this verbatim. This goes on in our head. So in the religious sense, also we consider some people successful and some people failures.